Hi, this is Harry Campbell, Biofeedback Resources International, and I'm going to be showing you the MyOnyx EMG. It's made by Thought Technology. This is their new EMG device, which replaces the MyoTrac Infiniti. And this one I'm going to be delivering to someone shortly, probably next week. I had it charging. This is the charging cable. This is a medical grade power adapter that it uses. And we've got, this is one channel EMG. You have your positive and negative actives, and then you have a ground here, or reference. You can also put in a second channel for EMG, and there's two other channels that do stimulation. You can actually do stimulation with all of those, but I'm usually just using it for the EMG. So I'd be using one or two channels of EMG. I'm going to just do a quick test of the EMG here, just to go over it before I go do the installation. I'm going to be using it with the tablet. You can also use it with the computer using the MyoTrac Infiniti software. So I had charged up my tablet. This particular one is a Samsung, not super fancy or expensive. I think this was probably about $160, something like that. And so I'm going to start that up. And then I'm going to power. Come on. I'm going to power the instrument on MyOnyx. Just press this button here, hold it down for a couple of seconds. Didn't hold it down long enough. Okay, and then it comes on. Alright. So it's got a settings and electrostimulation. If you're using it just by itself, it only does stimulation. If you want to use it for EMG, then you're going to use the tablet or the computer. So I'm going to be using the tablet, as I said. Okay, alright. So let's see if I can do this here. So we just find the app for it, and you can see it's the MyOnyx app there. And it opens up, and there we go. So now I can just enter username and password, and it will start. Okay, so now this is the screen that comes up, and so what I want is biofeedback. So here you've got the instrument and you've got your tablet side by side there, and if I click on biofeedback, here we get a screen, and you see on the instrument now it is showing a reading. Over here it's showing a reading. It's not recording yet. There's a recording button at the bottom there to start recording. Now the default is to go for 15 minutes. I don't really want to go for 15 minutes right now, so I'm going to see if I can change that. There you see it has the procedure time at 15 minutes. So let's see if I can change that. change it to 2 minutes. Okay, and let's close this. Okay, so you see now it says 2 minutes on the top there. And I think we can adjust the threshold here, but I'm not going to adjust it now because the scale is so high. I'm not connected to any sensors, so I'm going to go ahead and connect to some sensors so we can get a real reading here. Okay, now I have some Unigel disposable pre-gelled sensors. Got an alcohol pad. Going to just place some sensors on my arm, so I'll do some quick prep here. Let that dry a little bit. While that's drying, I'm going to snap these sensors on. They just snap right on there. That's my ground. And then I'll get my 2 active sensors, snap those on. And then I can peel these off and place them on the muscle that I want to record. I like to have the ground in the center here. There we go. Okay. So now I am going to show you what this looks like on the screen. So this is the screen. It's on an auto scale, so you can see the amplitude sort of adjusting scale. You can see on the instrument we also do have a number here. That's the reading in microvolts. I'm tensing now. I'm relaxing. Tensing, relaxing. Now I'll show you on the instrument. Tensing, relaxing. Now let's see if it adjusts the scale. Now it's on 0 to 120, I'm sorry, 180, probably 200 actually. You can see there. And now let's see if I keep it relaxed, will it adjust the scale? There, now we're at 0 to 120. Now we're at 0 to 8 microvolts. And the threshold is all the way at the top there. You can see you've got that dotted line, which is the threshold. So we're going pretty good here. So I actually want to change this to a manual scale. I don't like automatic scale, so let's see if I can do that. Of course. So auto scale is down here. If I want auto scale off, I just click on that. Now auto scale is off, and I should be able to adjust this if I want to. See, I'm just dragging that up. I like about maybe 30, let's say. That should be good. Okay, so now when I'm ready to start, this is a little tricky because I'm holding this tripod, but I'm going to start the recording. And now it's recording. You can see the timer on the top counting down. And you notice I'm getting sound only if I'm below the threshold. So the goal is to relax and stay below the threshold. You can see on the instrument, I also have the reading there in microvolts. Well, this is a little better than having just a plain screen on the instrument itself. You got more information better feedback, sound. You got your threshold. You can have manual or automatic scale. You can also do markers. You see where it says add marker. So if I clicked on that, I would get a marker. Let's see if I do that on purpose. There you can see the marker there at the bottom. Now you can see how the reading went higher when I used that arm to click on the marker. So we got 6 seconds to go. Alright, so it's done. This is a summary report there. You can see the graph, and then I should be able to get a report if I want. Look here. Let's see, if I want to save it to a patient file, I can do that. And this is the only patient I have in here now. If I want to add a patient, I click on the plus button there. I'm just going to save it to the one that I already have. And there it should be done. So now if I want to look at a report, I can go back to the home screen. Oh, wait a minute, it says it's not saved. Let's save it first. So I'll save the recording and I'll just put in test. And if I want to create a preview, I can do that. And there it is. So we've got our graphs. You can see you have the marker there, you've got the threshold line, it's got the date, the therapist, patient name, what we were doing, the settings, and you can see here the numbers. The things that we would be most interested in would be the minimum value, maximum value, the mean would be the average, and you have your work success rate, which would be in percent, and that's it. So we could print this out, we can email it, or whatever we want to do. So you've got here, you can print, and you can connect to a printer wirelessly, or if you want to share it, you can share. If you want to save it to a PDF, and then you can email it or anything. So if you go share, here you've got your different choices for sharing. So you can do a Bluetooth, you can share it to a Google Drive, or you can email it. These are different choices for sharing. So that's basically it. We'll go back to home here, and there we go. So we're back out to the main screen. There's the Stim setting there, ETS, review, programs, memory management. Maybe we'll go into some of these other ones at another time, but that was just showing a basic biofeedback session being run. And so that is a quick run of the MyOnyx EMG with the Samsung tablet. And another time I'll show you the MyOnyx with the Biograph software. Again, this replaces the MyoTrac Infiniti, and think it's a good system, and it's a new way to do things now. You know, using the tablet. You can see with lots of things now, we're using tablets, so we're pretty used to that, or getting used to it for some of us. And this is a start with the MyOnyx EMG. So I'll see you next time.